Hey y'all, so I'm back with another video. This time I did a vlog about me and my newly fiance's trip to Tulum. But before I get into it, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you for supporting me and just taking time to watch my content. But yeah, me and my now fiance went to Tulum for 4 days and 3 nights. Y'all, it was gorgeous. Do you hear me? Gorgeous. This was my very first time out of the country, and this was my fiance's second. So it was just really nice to experience this with him. Oop, there I go. He caught me slacking. But yeah, right now, this is just a tour of our room. We had a really nice suite with a balcony view. I was in love, but shortly after we landed, we headed straight to the beach. It was perfect. The weather was perfect. The views were stunning. And one thing about me, put me by the beach. But yeah, this is all that we did the first day because our flight was delayed. So let's get into day 2. Now, we did quite a bit exploring the second day, and as you can see, we came across some iguanas, and y'all, it was a no for me. They were just sitting there, and I just was not trying to walk past, but we did this every time. Anytime we saw the iguanas, we just walked in the other direction. After we did some more exploring of the resort, we headed to the pool. The pool was gorgeous. There was actually 2 big pools, and that's honestly where we spent most of our time. And I definitely forgot to mention that we stayed at Dreams Tulum. It is an all-inclusive resort, so we would just hang out by the pool and just get drink after drink after drink, and then some food, of course. We also spent some more time walking by the beach. This time of year, though, there was a lot of seaweed-looking stuff at the shore, so we didn't really get in the water. But the views was still chef's kiss, of course. Now, this is me by the pool being asked to take about 1,000 pictures from the photographers there. And y'all, believe me when I say I was quite over it. But here are some of the drinks that we got. Some dessert. I really didn't video too much of the food because, if I'm being honest, it just wasn't all that great. Now, moving on to day 3, this was our excursion that we did. It included zip lining, ATVs, and doing the cenote. I was really only able to film the zip lining part just because the cenotes and the ATVs, they recommended that you didn't have your phone. But yeah, this was my very first time ziplining, and I was very much nervous. But one thing about me, even if I'm scared or nervous to do something, I'm still gonna do it just to say I did it. And then when it's all said and done, I'm like super proud of myself for overcoming the fear. But I did freak out for like 2.5 seconds. We were ziplining over the jungle, so it was just freaky to be over all of those trees. But I took a big deep breath, prayed to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I was off. And I definitely screamed the first one. Yeah, please look at my face. And kudos to my fiance Ryan for being able to capture this. Now, we had an option to do 7 zip lines, but we ended up only doing 5 just because after each one, we would have to walk up a flight of stairs. And baby, we were tired, okay? And at this point, the sun was kind of beaming, so yeah. But there's my baby Ryan. Clearly, the zip lines did not faze him. So now moving on to day 4, we went to the Tulum Jungle Gym. And if I'm being honest, this is literally the only reason that me and my fiance came to Tulum. He had heard about the viral Tulum Jungle Gym through Instagram, and it was kind of like his dream to go. So we saved the best for last. And it was cool. What's unique about this gym is just that all the weights are pretty much made of wood. And when you go, you typically see people just working out in their swimwear. So of course we had to do a partner workout. And this is us doing barbell reverse lunges. And child, them weights was heavy. I was very much struggling. And I don't know if I've mentioned this, but my fiance Ryan is a personal trainer. And his thing is to just explore new gyms no matter where we go, which I love / hate because, sir, please, we are on vacation and I do not want to work out, but I kid. I love working out with him. He pushes me, he motivates me. Half the things that I've been able to accomplish in the gym, I really would not have been able to do if it weren't for him. But yeah, y'all see how windowed I am? That exercise really almost took me out. And please do not get me started on the mosquitoes. Y'all, we got ate up. And if memory serves right, I'm pretty sure I got the majority of my mosquito bites here, like in the jungle gym. But yeah, this was me attempting to do a pull-up by myself, which clearly I cannot do. Normally I do a pull-up with a band, and I really been trying to work on doing one without one, but your girl needs more work. But anyways, I had Ryan there to help me do my pull-ups. Love him for that. We ended up being able to make like a workout video, which I will have to drop in my shorts sometime soon. And the video goes crazy. But yeah, at this point, I was pretty tired and ready to go. But there was a couple more exercises Ryan wanted to go through. Here I am holding on for dear life as he's lifting me. It was kind of fun though. But unfortunately, after we left the gym, I really wasn't able to film any more content. Your girl was busy just soaking in TULUM and living life and having talks with Ryan. So after we left here, the phone was put away. But from what I did see of TULUM, it was beautiful. I 10 out of 10 recommend. And if you go, I also would highly recommend staying at an all-inclusive resort. Now, we stayed at Dreams TULUM, but we heard from multiple people that if you are a couple with no kids, that you should stay at Secrets. But if you do have kids, then Dreams is the way to go. But yeah, I had so much fun on this trip, celebrating Ryan for his birthday. And then, after we left here, your girl got engaged. But anyway, thank y'all for listening. Till next time.